Here's something that I say like at least 90% of guys will never realize is that the thing with choosing signals, waiting for a girl to like, I guess, seem interested in you. First of all, 9 out of 10 times you're not even gonna see the choosing signal because it's honestly more of a mental thing. Like any girl can look at you and say, I like that guy. How would you know that? You can't read minds. You have to wait for, usually, maybe she starts playing with her hair or like, staring at you. But sometimes us guys won't catch those things. So I'm gonna teach you a more foolproof method that could work 100% of the time. And trust me, instead of having like a 0% chance of getting the girl, this might give you like a 50% chance, the least. So yeah, don't wait for choosing signals all the time because you're not gonna see it coming. Instead, you can just go shoot your shot. You can just go walk up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Literally brain dead advice. Like anybody can follow it. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, how you look like, how much money's in your bank account. None of that really matters when you're in front of a girl because all you really need is not even confidence. You can just go up and say hi. It's like, how hard can that be? All you got to do is say hi. And you got to come to grips with the reality of it. Is like, if you don't start talking to girls, you will never get laid. Okay, you will never go on a date, you will never find a girlfriend. The guys that say, no, no, wait for a girl to come to you, wait for a girl to go talk to you. How long are you gonna wait? Because I waited for 3 years and it didn't happen. And it's really just one of those like once in a lifetime type of things. Not to say that it can't happen. A girl can go over and talk to you, but you gotta understand how rare that is. And also all of that, the alpha male guys, all the guys who are actually pulling girls, they're going up and talking to them. The girl that you didn't go up and talk to yesterday, guess what? Later that day, an actual like confident masculine man probably went up and actually approached her. Not to say that you need to be, a 1% man to go talk to a girl. You don't be. You could be anybody. It doesn't matter. I've seen literally ugly guys with these like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 Latinas, bro. Not even just girls, Latinas. Like anybody can do it. It does not matter if you're ugly or handsome. I think I don't know, in the middle, I guess. I mean, of course, I still need a haircut and all that, but that's besides the point. So, yeah, the best advice I'd say that you could do today for anybody watching this video is go just try. It doesn't matter. Don't wait. Also, another thing, don't wait 10, 20 minutes for choosing signals, especially if you already got a choosing signal. If she's already looking at you and you know she's looking at you with, with that certain look that you get, it's better to just try than to, walk away after you're done eating or wherever you are and wonder, damn, what if I talked to that girl today? What would have happened? How would my life have changed knowing that I do have the potential? I never know I had the potential because I walked away. So technically that makes you less of a man because isn't our whole purpose is to procreate? So if you're denying yourself by just saying, nah, I don't want to talk to her. Maybe she probably doesn't like me. No, I'm gonna go. Or even worse, maybe you have a little bit of a problem at home watching certain videos. Like I know a good majority of men struggle with in this generation. Well, you might think, hey, I got all these videos at home. I could just look it up whenever I want, right? Why would I need to go talk to a girl when I have all this stuff at home? Or even worse, say you actually are dating a girl, you might not feel so inclined to actually put in some effort with her, get her flowers, whatever, um, things like that, because you can just, look up a video and do what you gotta do at home. But that's entirely the wrong mentality. Because first of all, those type of videos, how it affects the brains of young men is like, it makes you look at women in a completely different way, like they're mythical beasts, Like, oh my gosh, I can't talk to her. It literally makes you scared of women. That's what a lot of guys don't understand. And you know what? It's shocking. Best way to stop is to just do it, by the way. There's no secret method. There's no counting the days, because that actually kind of makes it worse. So what you want to do is just completely stop and say to yourself, hey, listen, body, I don't want to do this anymore. Instead, I'm going to go out and you know, have these interactions with women instead, like, you know, real life women, instead of tricking your brain to thinking you're doing the deed with your phone. Why not go meet a girl and do it for real? You know, wouldn't you rather be the people in those videos instead of watching other people do that? Like, it doesn't make sense, does it, when you put into that perspective? And I think that's how every man should be thinking. But then there'll be too much competition, so I don't know, it could go both ways. But yeah, with just those secrets I shared, that should give you what you need to actually go do it. It's very simple. And if you think about it, another thing, if you don't have anything to say, if you can't think of something like to say, first of all, you don't need the perfect line. You don't need to compliment her all the time, like, hey, hi, I think you're very pretty. How are you doing? That doesn't really work anymore, because, you know, girls are so used to getting those compliments from guys that if you do something a little bit different that I'm gonna tell you, like, instead of complimenting her, instead start the conversation off with one of your interests. Like, say you're writing an essay, for example, or you can't think of something to type up for work, for example. It's just some random example. You could type that in and you could be like, hey, how do these words sound to you? Does it sound good? Does it sound bad? And she might be interested, like, oh, hey, you're studying whatever, arts and crafts. I am too. Or, you know, you never know who you're gonna find out here. That's the truth. You'll never know if you don't try. So with that being said, I hope that helps some of you actually achieve whatever it is you're looking for. So goodbye.